Yo, what's up everyone? Thanks for all the likes. Welcome back to my channel, of course. Thanks for all the subscribers. I did say this in my last video, so again, once again, I do really appreciate it. Again, another like 4 subs, so thank you very much for watching. What I'm going to do when I do hit 100 subscribers, I got loads of cases, well not loads, of like 40 cases, like the fever cases, so I can certainly open them like a 100 subscriber special, I suppose. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to open one Bravo case which I got from my drop, so I still have that. But today what we're going to do is dive into a kind of a hot topic in terms of when can we expect the next CS2 big update, especially after the fever case update. The spring forward update was decent, new skins, some map tweaks, but it's got a lot of people asking what's next. Obviously a lot of people want operations, but if you're wondering when to prep your wallets, your loadouts, or even your aim for the next drop, you're in the right place. So let's get into the video. Let's rewind real quick. On March 31st, Valve gave us the spring update, which everyone knows about. You know, brand new fever case, packed with loads of different skins, you know, skins that we actually like, which is kind of good. A few subtle changes to Inferno and Train, and minor tweaks to performance, visual, and of course like the bug fixes, like normal update. And yeah, it was cool for about a week, but now we're back in a classic Valve silence. So let's talk about predictions maybe, to see what we can expect next. If you've been around CS scene for a while, you know Valve doesn't do schedules. They don't tell us when the update's going to come. They drop updates essentially when they want. Sometimes it's months apart, sometimes it's out of nowhere, but there are patterns. Historically, they release bigger content updates during, let's say, you know, seasonal shifts like spring and summer. So obviously now we got one in spring, so hopefully we expected one in summer, as well as around majors or big tournaments like Blast, ESL. You know, I know we got a big major in American Austin, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Or of course whenever they do drop updates just because community has demanded that, like new maps, like all the maps get stale or cheating becomes very noticeable, which obviously at the moment there is massive amount of cheaters at the moment. Obviously I will make a separate video on that as well, but this is obviously mainly about CS2 update. Based on that, what we have discussed so far, I would guess the next big update lands sometime between June and July. What could it be bringing? Hopefully Operation. Obviously everyone wants Operation, and it's been years since we have had one, if I'm perfectly honest. I'm sure it's been a very long time, which is very sad actually if you think about it. We used to get them every like twice a year, if I'm not mistaken, before, and then just gradually they're just getting slower and slower. So hopefully obviously with that we'll get obviously new collections, hopefully new case that is actually decent, maybe a new knife. What else would be included in this update would be probably in map rotations. Probably the biggest one which we are kind of aware of is Cache, and even Cobblestone, because there has been some data miners that have found that there is Cobblestone remake actually in a remake at the moment. Obviously hopefully as well we'll have improved that, or even the trust system upgrade. At the moment it's absolutely rubbish. You can report a player who's clearly cheating like a million times in the game and you're still not going to get any further than just nothing. Essentially it will take months and months and months till they actually get banned, which is very sad as well. Like, we should have that Overwatch back, and obviously that would be my last point in terms of the update. Hopefully we can get Overwatch again. I think that was such a good thing they had in CSGO, because cheaters would get banned much quicker. I know there was issue with demos where they could just basically not show the demo, or like, I don't know how exactly it works, but I know there was a lot of cheaters that could just pass the demo, so you can't actually rewatch their demo, which is crazy to think about. But hey, what do you think is coming next? You know, what is your predictions in terms of next update? What do you think they should fix right away? What is the most essential thing? Hopefully obviously they can fix Subtick, because I think Subtick is garbage, if I'm perfectly honest. But hopefully we can see something different. Until Valve makes it official, it's all speculation essentially, but Summer Drop makes the most sense right now. So keep your eyes on CS2 official Twitter or Reddit, or of course right here. I'll keep you posted in terms of any updates or any leaks that do happen. I'll make a video. But yeah, hopefully this video helped you in some way to understand when we can expect the next update. And if you love talking about CS2, please hit the like button, sub if you're new, and let's keep growing the squad. And once again, I do want to say thank you again for all the people that are watching my videos, and you know, hopefully when I do get 100 subs I can open some cases and then we can go from there. So yeah, thank you very much for listening, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.